All right, so we've gotten a lot of links from you guys lately about construction and excavation.
Yeah, it seems like you're really interested in efficiency and minimizing disruption.
Definitely. And well, we found this website from Four Warriors Hydro Excavating out in Texas,
Oh, yeah.
and we thought we'd do a deep dive and see what this hydro excavation thing is all about.
It's interesting stuff, right? So we're all used to these massive excavators just tearing up the ground.
Yeah.
But what if instead of all that, we use pressurized water and a vacuum to basically surgically remove the earth?
So it's like power washing the ground.
Yeah, kind of. You're
Yeah.
using this super focused jet of water to break up all the soil and sediment.
Okay.
And then at the same time, the vacuum system sucks up all the debris.
Wow, so you're not disturbing the surrounding area at all.
Not nearly as much as traditional digging. It's a lot more precise.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like if you were replacing underground pipes, you wouldn't have to dig up a whole street,
Right. And that's where the techniques they talk about on their site come in.
like daylighting and potholing.
Exactly. So say you've got a fiber optic cable running under a busy street.
Uh-huh.
With daylighting, you can use this hydro excavation to carefully expose a section of that cable before any other digging begins.
Oh, so you can actually see where everything is before you start digging blindly.
Yeah. It's like creating a roadmap of what's underground. Saves a lot of time, money, and headaches, not to mention potential accidents.
Makes sense. And what about potholing?
So that takes the precision to a whole other level. Instead of digging a whole trench to locate something,
Yeah.
you can use the hydro excavator to create a small, targeted hole. Imagine performing surgery on the ground, just with water and a vacuum.
It's minimally invasive digging.
You could say that.
I'm curious, though, what kind of projects are these Four Warriors guys working on with this technology?
Well, they mention refineries
Okay.
and even nuclear facilities.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
pretty high stakes stuff where even the smallest mistake can be a disaster.
Yeah. That's intense. So if it's so much safer and more efficient, why isn't everyone using it?
That's $1 million question, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, it could be the initial investment in the equipment,
Yeah, it's probably not cheap.
or maybe there are some limitations with certain soil types.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Or maybe it's just that old habits die hard. Construction's always been done a certain way.
True, true. But seeing a company like this using it for such a variety of projects, I don't know, it feels like a glimpse into the future to me.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're always talking about building smarter,
Yeah.
more sustainable infrastructure,
Yeah.
and this just seems to fit right in with that.
You know what? Next time I see a construction project,
Mm.
I'm going to be picturing those high-pressure water jets in action.
Me too.
Ugh,
It might just change the way you look at digging forever.
you got that right.
Duh.
All right, folks, that's our deep dive on hydro excavation.